Alright guys, Brad here. Now, as you can see, I'm actually, it's just me in fast motion here at the moment, just quickly building up a second option of how to get to the towers. Obviously because two ramps are too easy to defend, so I decided to actually go and put down a few extra ways to actually climb up to the towers. And how I'm doing this is with ladders and also the kind of like tower pylon things, as you can see. But what I'm actually doing now is I kind of thought that was a bit too easy to kind of like knock people off and shoot downwards if you get, you catch my drift. So I decided to actually kind of like go take a different approach and try and actually use a tool which is available to you, and it's called the holes tool, and it's in the advanced terrain options. Now I'm a bit skeptical about this because I'm not too sure if they would validate it or not, for simple reasons. I don't know why they put it there if you couldn't use it. But as soon as you go into the terrain and you make a hole for it, it glitches out like hell. And it's like literally, you can't hardly place anything there. So what you're going to have to do is you kind of have to build a ledge to go and like place your objects there and slowly move along. So that's what I've done with this, and you'll see me do it in a minute. As you can see, I'm just like kind of like building, trying to figure out where I can put the holes. And what I did was I found out that you can't even try and put like a small opening on the side of the buildings. You can only do it on the top. So what I had to do was I had to kind of like cut out a large section of the terrain, or a elongated section, because that's how it turns out if you're trying to do it on the side. And then I had to kind of like put ledges down and then find building materials to actually build my way up to the top. So we're going to have to wait and see how this turns out and if they validate it or not. But hopefully I would have worked it out so much that it would be validated, and when I actually test it out for validation, it's going to be quite right. There's not going to be any cheating. You won't be able to cheat so much, because what I found out is that if you're inside the terrain, you will be able to shoot through it and to the outside. So it's like a one-way. It's a one-way door. You can't shoot inside, but you can shoot outside towards the normal world. So what I had to do was I had to kind of like figure out how to stop that. And so what I did was I built a ledge, as you can see I'm doing now. I'm putting ledges down so that I can actually put more building materials on it, kind of like just a stepping stone. It's kind of difficult, but you'll get there in the end if you keep on trying it. And so what I did was I put a few of the kind of like temple structures in there, the elongated ones, which have actually a flooring into them. And then I put a few more plates down, as you can see, and then I put like one or two more of them down, and I started building up using fencing. The reason why I use fencing is so it can actually block the way of the bullets, because you don't want the opposite team who are defending the tower to be able to just go down here, look on the outside, and you can see in the outside, as you can see where I'm at now, you can actually see the whole freaking world. And if you see someone climbing up on your team trying to get to the opposite base, they would be able to easily shoot through the walls at you and you wouldn't be able to hit them back. So I had to try and counteract that with fences, trying to like build a kind of like an indoor structure, and that's what I'm kind of like having a bit of trouble with at the moment. You can see I'm just testing it out at the moment, and I can hit the sites with relative ease. So yeah, I had to come up with a new thing. But yeah, I think I figured it out, and we're actually just in this building up the fencing panels right now. And as you can see, it's just not, you can't shoot on the outside anymore, which I used some of the construction materials for this. But it's quite interesting to see, and it's actually coming on quite nicely. So I'll tell you what now, if I just quickly slow this back down to normal, and yeah, you can actually check out normal gameplay. So let's hit this up, shall we? Alright, so we're back at it. Now, as you saw me doing a quick few changes there, or it's actually more like an hour of building in this. Let's just carry on, shall we? Now, yeah, in that quick little fast forward section that you just saw, I was obviously building into this. Now, the hard thing about this is, I'm not too sure if you're actually supposed to do it. It says that you can create holes in this, in the world, so I don't know why they would actually put the option there if it kind of like glitches out a little, because you probably saw it did. Let's just go back to it. So yeah, as you can see, you walk through here and it kind of like glitches out a little bit. As you walk further, it kind of like goes back to normal. So I'm not too sure if that's supposed to be doing that right now, but we're going to go ahead with it anyway. I've just got to fix a few holes because the issue that I'm having at the moment here is that if you don't put it in the right position, you can actually shoot outside. Say I'm here, you can actually shoot through the walls to the outside, but you can't obviously shoot inwards. So that's kind of like going to be giving you a little bit of a cheat there, but I'm going to have to fix that so that when you're actually going through here, neither party can actually just like obviously come down here and then say you had one of your guys from the opposition team trying to climb up this to kind of like get up to the top another way rather than driving up. They can't easily come down a tunnel and just shoot the crap out of you from the inside of the mountain. No, we don't want to allow that. So let's just see. Yeah, let's put a few more of these things down just so that can't happen. Oh crap, I've forgotten which one it was. What was it? It was utilities? It's not accessories. Construction, maybe? No. Cages? No. Of course it's not going to be cages. Dead bodies? Ah! We're going to put a few of them in. Definitely have to put a few of them in. It's not debris. Fences. I think that was the one. And I was using these. Yay! So, oh god, this is so trippy. Because if you go too far away from this, it kind of screws it up a little. Look, see? If I go far away, oh, actually, no. What? See what I mean? That's what it does. It's kind of trippy. Okay, so the issue is just underneath here. Okay, yeah, I see it. So we're just gonna and just move you down a little. What? Ah. Do it properly. Just sit there. Sit there. Stay. And that should have corrected the issue. So now we got to put them all the way around. So if I just get this and go boom. Move it a bit. There. Because this has got to go up, and then I start doing the same to the other side. Oh god, this glitchiness is doing my head in. Alright, okay, there we go. Alright, so we start there, put one there. At the end, this is going to be quite a fun map to play, because as I said before in my last video, I don't like maps that are too, I don't know, that have been kind of like optimised for reality. I like maps which are kind of like funky, the ones that you used to get quite a lot on the PC games, the ones that you can get a bit silly on, things that are completely unrealistic, because you don't want too much realism in this. That's the beauty about these map editors, that you can actually create something with your own fancy little touch, and that's what we're doing here. We just have to make sure that we get it to the point where there's kind of like no cheating. Well, I wouldn't say no cheating. I'd say more or less that both teams can have a lot of fun in it. Alright, get in there. But you just have to take into account the amount of objects you put into it and also memory usage. So, okay. Because apparently I've used up 46% of my memory, and it's not through putting these objects in, so I don't know what that's taking up so much of it. It's probably the vehicles or the weapons. Or maybe even the terrain. I wasn't paying attention to it when I was doing it, so you just get too into the build, because I love building maps. Is that high? What? Is that popped out at the top? Oh no, it's just high enough. Sweet. Love it. Okay, so now we just have to do the front section now. And then we'll start putting ladders up. Wow, how deep is this hole? it is extremely difficult, this bit, because look, you can see it just glitching out on you, so you can't get a good view of it. Why would they put a bit where you can create holes in it if you can't create proper holes in it? I don't get it. No. Oh no, crap. Didn't want that. Didn't want that. Undo. Yeah, I did also find that there is a redo button if you press RS, and it'll give you the redo button and the same back button. So don't fear if you delete something. You just have to, you still have to put a bit of care and attention into it though, so that obviously you don't end up forgetting that you've deleted something that you're not supposed to. Okay, that's there now, so we just got to go all the way to the top of it. Actually, wait there, I'll undo that one because I noticed I didn't get it quite right. I'm a bit of a perfectionist. There we go. Now that's perfect. Alright, so I just got to turn around here and... Oh, that's great, stayed in the same place. Right. There. There. Because what I want to do is I don't want to just have the ramps because they're too well easily to defend, so we want to create a few tunnels going up to each base so that everybody's got their own little kind of like separate ways. You can split off into parties and then attack from different sections. We could have this one like capture the... This will be a perfect capture the flag map. Tell me what you think. What do you think this should be, this map? Because ultimately this is going to be released onto the main thing, and once it's hopefully when it validates, because I'm not too sure. This little hole in the wall thing's really confused me because I don't think they won't validate it, but I don't know, the way it's glitching out, I'm not too sure you're supposed to be doing it. But why would they put it in if you couldn't? You see my dilemma now. It's a bit odd, I would think, because I think it would actually be clearer if you were supposed to be doing it, but I think that's it, isn't it? Is that it? That is it. That is it. That's it. Let's see. Is that's sealed off? Yes. Okay, so that goes all the way to the top now. Alright, so we've got our... Is that... Wait a minute. Let me just... Oh, let me get in there more. Is that wobbly or wobbly? Wow, I didn't do that too well. That's alright, we can work on it. We can work on it. We can work on that. As I said, this is just the first version, so let's just go and check it out, see what it looks like. If I just test map, alright, so yeah, still glitches out. That's alright, it don't matter, you can still get in here at the end of the day. And yeah, that goes all the way up to the top. That's good enough. Obviously we just got to have a little hole at the top and then put the ladders through so you can emerge somewhere. Wait, I might have to fill that hole, might have to. It's a big hole. Don't bother me, I can fix it. Alright. Wow, what the... Why is that big ass hole? Oh no, I know what I've done there. Yeah, I've got to fill that in with something. Right, so that's that. Oh yeah, I removed the few little pillars that you saw in the replay, and I've put a kind of like little temple thing down. It looks neater, and I put a few more buildings up top. I just felt like it needed to be a bit more, I don't know, presentable, I guess, because it looked rather... I noticed it had a few glitch blocks in it, so I was like, ah, great. So I started over. So yeah, let's show you about this tank thing, because yeah, you can't have these too steep, and I'll just demonstrate this. I've had to lower it down quite a lot with the ramps, because I noticed that all these could get up there fine, but the big boy, no. So you want to accommodate all vehicles, really, don't you? So obviously we're just going to take a look round. Oh, I hate driving these things. Okay. Here we go. Oh, I hate this. It's too steep. It's too steep. I think we can make it though. We can make it. Let's see. In the last video I was swerving about, wasn't I? But this one, you can see, it depends on how fast you go. With a fast car like that, you try not to keep your foot on it. You just want to... Oh, let's just slow down. There we go. If I want to get up to the other one, there we go. It works. So you won't have any problems, but if this was a little bit steeper like it was before, unfortunately it wouldn't get up there. So I'd alter them a tiny bit. As you can see from that side there, you can see I've got a little bit of an edge where I've altered it twice. But it doesn't really matter at the end of the day. It's just a bit of fun, isn't it? It's just a little bit of fun. Alright. So now we're reaching up to the second base. I've also got to copy everything over to the other one. Oh, no. Oh, close. I've got to work on the second base. Obviously, you can see I've got to lower it down a little. I just put it there. But yeah, it's starting to take shape now, isn't it? Yeah, so ultimately we're going to have two ways to get up. Two lots of ways to get up, sorry. One to climb up on the inside and outside of the these pylons, and also we're going to do one for the middle, so that everybody can get a chance at the kind of like, if someone doesn't get there in time for the little flying things, someone else can easily get up there by climbing up there. But you just got to be wary about where you climb up, because I'm going to put one on either side, because obviously if you're on one team you want to be protected by your own teammates, so you're going to be climbing up this bit here if you're on this side, and obviously if you're a team on the other side, they're going to be climbing up the other side. So yeah, you can get a bit of protection from your team buddies, because you can see right to the bottom. That's not the issue. So you can be protected, and also you can drive these up here, drive them right into someone, and then just, or you can just set them off with a remote bomb. So let's just go out in style. I can't see out the back of my window. Crap. Oh. Don't worry, that's not actually glitching out. That's just where I haven't put it in the ground properly. I'll put it down further. So let's just kill myself in style. Here we go. Let's see if I can jump out while I'm flying down it. Alright, here we go. Whoa! Oi! No! Ah! Ah, that was funny. Alright, so back at it. And, yeah. It resets it every time you do that, so you don't have to worry about damaging anything, because as soon as you press edit mode again, it goes back to normal. Right, so where was I? Oh yes, I was trying to build the interior of this. Yeah, they also make it really hard. I was so confused about what the holes were for, as I said, because what I had to do is I had to get a very large plate to go and put one of these on it, and then extend it out basically with another plate, and then kind of like build up on just with plates underneath, just slowly working my way across. Yeah, it was just hard. I didn't get it. So I've got to create a hole there. So anyway, let's go and show you how to create a hole. A hole in the wall. Alright, so we've got, yeah, what was it? It was, no, a snapshot. I don't want to create a snapshot. Go away. No, it'll be in terrain tools, and then you go to advanced. And there you go, it says hole. So we're in hole now, and we want to, so it shows you how far you've got. So we've got to figure out where we're going to be climbing up. It's probably going to be best to, I don't know, let's just do that for now. And there you go. So that hole's there now. So if I test the map again. So as you can see, we've got a hole there. I might have to put another thing down. But let's just see if we can. Well, I can safely say that works. Okay, so I'm going to need another one of those. Oh god, it's so irritating because you can't see the surface that well. Crap. Crappity crap. That's enough room for another one. I'm sure it is. Yeah, that's more enough room for another one. So let's get rid of that hole. Oh, I can't see the hole now. Where's the hole? Boom. Okay, hole's gone. Alright, so let's go back into our menu and get a few more of these fences. That's terrain. Add a new object. There we go. Pre-made. So, okay, so we just stick one on the top. Okay, is that... Now I just want to see if this is exposed. Ah, slightly. Okay, it's not. That's not that much though. So that's all right. It's all right. As long as it's not stupidly over the top. There we go. So we just have to lower it a bit. That's good news. So round about there, I should think. All right, put that in. And none of it's exposed. Brilliant. Okay. So we just have to do the same on the other side, and I can keep it in line with that one. That means, which is a good thing. Let's spin you round. Okay. Oh, great. I can't actually see where I'm putting it. Maybe it's just above that. Okay. So we want to put you. Oh, God's sake. Just go in the right place. Oh, this is so sensitive. Alright. It's just above that, so we go down a bit there. I would think. Is that straight? No, it's not even straight. Look at that. It's warped. There you go, that'll do. There. So that should be the top. Double check. Sorted. Alright. So we're just going to do the last one. Actually, it's not the last one. Where's the wall? Where's the wall? Oh, wow. I didn't even put a top to that. Alright. I might just make them... I might just take away the big barriers there and use these to climb up. But actually, I'm confused with what's happening. Where am I? Okay, there we are. Spin. There we go. It's just... Oh, that menu. Get out of my way. I'm trying to figure out where it is. Okay, that looks good enough. And boom. That should be to the surface. Whee! Okay, done. So let's work on these, because these are way too out of place, and at least with these weird things that I've got in my hand, they can hold it off quite nicely. So let's just double up on these walls for a minute, because I know I was way out with some of them. Oh, can't tell. It's that bloody menu on the side. It's driving me insane. God's sake. Bloody hell. There? Maybe? Oh, God, didn't even get it right. Son of a bitch. Alright, have I got some room to play with? Oh, I've got plenty of room. What am I worried about? I'm going to just do that then. You know, put that there. that there, that there, that there, 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 there. Take that away. There. 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 Oh, alright, we've got a few more. It's got. I think that's it. Alright. Okay, now we do this side. Switch it around. Okay. Let's go down. Alright. So where's the hole in the wall? Is there one on this side? Oh, I think I sealed this one pretty well. It's just that side that was playing up. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. That's all good. As long as that's sorted, that's the main thing. But there's one thing we do have to do. If I go through this wall here, yeah, we've got that outside bit. So if I come out front here, you can pretty much see what I'm talking about. So we just have to do another line of these, kind of like here. So if I just bring that forward. Okay, and we just build that up from the inside. There. We don't have to do this all the way to the top because it's only like a small portion which is being shown. I'm not too worried about the how the terrain looks. I know it's got like a gigantic hole in it, but as long as it's covered up and you don't see blue shining out of it, that's the main thing. Because at the end of the day, this is supposed to be a funky map. It's not supposed to be a full-blown serious thing. So we just want to have a little bit of fun, don't we? A little bit of fun. Now, I'm not too sure. Have I done it now? Have I done it? Whoa! Whoa! Something's gone wrong. Whoa! Alright. It's... Why has that come out of place? Why did you... Does it lean forward? Oh, yes, I forgot. Damn it. Okay. Okay. Alright. See, part of the landscape, actually, if I take a look. Yeah, part of the landscape leans forward a little bit. Alright, why? So confusing. I'll fix that later. Doesn't need to be done now. The most important bit is actually getting this wall right, because it's not right. It's not right at all. Let's go to our editor. Select